Hey everyone, it's been about a week since the sheep video came out that I posted to the Will Travel for Vegan Food Facebook page that created a huge stir here in New Zealand. Now that I've had some time to process it, I wanted to take a quick minute to share some thoughts with you on that. Now, of my whole time that I've ever existed on social media, both professionally and personally, I have never shared or posted anything that has received quite this amount of attention, particularly in the negative route. Now, I'm fine with people disagreeing with things that I post, but it's the way in which people chose to express their conflict of interest. So the video itself is relatively short. I had an experience on a ferry while here in New Zealand that caused me to get emotional, and I chose to share that raw experience with my existing vegan community, many of whom have been following my travels for years. And so in the video itself, I don't actually explain why I'm upset or really what I'm seeing or why I'm sharing it at all. And then what happened is I think some local folks in the animal agriculture community in New Zealand had picked it up and shared it with their communities and kind of encouraged people to express how they felt about me sharing this video. When they shared it, both I guess on personal pages and their business pages, and then also when some other media in New Zealand, Australia, and the UK picked it up, they created their own interpretations of why I was upset and why I chose to share the video. And of course that was a wide ranging, but at the end of the day, what I found most disturbing was the expression in which people shared the fact that they disagreed with me being vegan or why I posted this video at all, to the point where I was receiving daily death and rape threats and other awful things like that. As a society as a whole, I think we've been conditioned to believe that when we disagree with something, our reaction should tend toward violence, and I completely disagree. I think that the quickest way to make change is through compassion and warmth and kindness. So I was just really kind of upset and disturbed by the fact that tens of thousands of people were threatening violence toward me simply because they didn't like that I had posted this video. I think what also makes it a bit upsetting is that this experience happened in a country that's built its reputation on being known for being really open and friendly, and the people here being really kind and generous and inviting and welcoming to tourists. And so that was, added a bit to the shock, but I certainly know and recognize that this is the few people that did respond in that way. It's not a representation of the country as a whole. I've had quite lovely experiences here overall, met amazing people, and the outpouring of support that I received as well, both from people that live in New Zealand and outside of New Zealand, people that are vegan and aren't vegan. I got an overwhelming amount of support and encouraging and kind messages to combat the hate that I was receiving. So thank you so much to all of you who did contribute some kind words to kind of help me get through how disturbing and off-putting that experience was. So yeah, I just wanted to really make this video to say it sucks that we as a whole feel the need to, when we disagree with something, to start name calling and being aggressive and threatening violence and things like that. It's really a shame, and I don't think it's the logical or progressive way to make change. If anyone wanted to have intelligible conversations with me about why I was upset about what I was seeing or why I shared the video, I would have been happy to have those conversations, but I can't do anything with name calling and bodily threat stuff. That's nothing. It's not going to make me want to share anything more than either just shut down or react in equally negative way. I do believe that focusing on kindness and warmth is definitely the way to create change faster, despite what globally we might be seeing and be told. So thank you again to everyone who showed support and kindness during this past week. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.